Okay, it's another brand new week. The temperature has dropped a lot recently, but I love it. It's because it means I can practice violin for hours without worrying about getting a heat rash on my neck. And I get to carry my favorite fuzzy shoulder bag as well. It makes me feel so cozy and loved. Plus, I can wear all my weird but warm socks. Honestly, I just really enjoy winter. And today's extra special because I'm going on a date. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's a date with myself. You know how we introverts are, we are pros at spending time alone. But that doesn't mean I cut off socializing altogether. I enjoy meeting people, it's always refreshing to gain a new perspective. But too much socializing can be draining. Sometimes I just need some time alone. You know, watching a movie or going hiking is fun with others, sure, but doing those things solo is just as fulfilling for me. And being by myself also helps me love myself better. So yeah, that's my plan for the day. Take myself out on a date, love myself a little more, and relax. I've been wanting to visit this art museum for ages, and I think today is the perfect day to explore. So yeah, let's start the date.
I ain't afraid of the dark. 'Cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar.
Woo! I finally arrived at the museum. It's really far, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Fun fact, last week's video was actually filmed in a park nearby, but I didn't have the time to visit the museum because it was already evening and it was closed. But today I'm making it happen. I've heard that the design is incredible. Let's see if it's true. I'm now in front of a signature sculpture at the art museum. This place is so remote that it's practically empty, so it feels like I have the entire art space to myself. I really like this spiral staircase. It feels like it's gently guiding me toward the heart of the art. The sculpture is called Cloud Garden. The rose gold spiral column blends beautifully with the twisting staircase, guiding my eyes upward, spiraling toward the clouds. It's really beautiful, isn't it? And now I'm heading to the other side of the museum for today's art exhibition. Outside the exhibition, the space is called the Rock Sphere. It looks like a giant stone globe with planes pointing in different directions, symbolizing various spaces. And there were a few red mechanical scales from a historical factory, which reflects the city's growth over time. It's really magnificent. Okay, now it's finally time to dive into the art exhibitions. But honestly, the building itself is already amazing. So the first one is called Ties by a local artist. I love how she uses these tangled lines to represent the bonds in our lives. You know, that messy, complicated beauty of connections. Kind of like life itself, you know, full of attachments and concerns. But that's just my personal opinion. I'd love to hear how you interpret this piece. And up next are a few exhibitions where only photos are allowed. So I'll just share some shots instead. Let's quietly appreciate the art together. Okay, that was fun. I think visiting an art museum or an art exhibition is so meaningful. It's such a great way to escape from the noisy city. And you know what? I'm really enjoying myself in the date with myself. But it's a little bit rainy now, so I'm heading back. Taking the subway. Now I can just tap my phone near the machine, no need to unlock or scan, and the payment just goes through. There's even a discount. It's usually about 30 cents, but now it's even cheaper. Okay, I'm in the subway station now, and I think I'm gonna grab a drink later. There is even a vending machine, except it's all books, and you can only borrow, not buy.
On my skin,
I'm finally out. It was so hot in there, and I really need to buy myself a drink. got my drink. It's so good. You know, sometimes we try so hard to fit into a world that demands so much of us, seeking approval, pleasing others, and meeting endless expectations. But in doing so, we often forget to care for the one person who needs us most, ourselves. Self-love is about showing up for ourselves, especially when no one else is there. It's about being able to look after ourselves when no one is around. It's in the small, quiet moments, pausing overthinking for a warm cup of drink, slipping into bed early, losing ourselves in a hobby that lights us up, or taking ourselves out on a date, making ourselves happy instead of others. All of that counts as self-love. And when we can love ourselves to the fullest, we will find that we have more to give to others.
It's a good